So happy Valentine's Day to everyone. I'm out with my mommy and my daddy. So they're so disrespectful. Say hello. Daddy, why you gotta wear the glasses?
Because I need to read.
Anyways, well, yeah, so I'm just here for 2 days to enjoy this time with them. So we just had to wait like 30, 45 minutes for a seat. So we're at Red Lobster eating, and yeah, so I'm about to get them their little Valentine's Day gift or whatever. I forgot to show you guys mine, so I'll do that when I get home. But yeah, so y'all ready to open up y'all gifts? Wait, let's order first. Let's order first, and then y'all can open up y'all stuff.
While to wait for the third person to come, you know they'll wait on that. So that means you was late.
Anyway. Got your what? I hope you like. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's fine. Thank you. No problem.
Thank you. Wow. Can I get a straw? Yes. Oh, look at that. Oh, there's a funny teddy bear. Yay. Thank you, Tasha.
You're welcome, Mother.
Candy again.
Well, I mean, it's Valentine's Day. What else?
I can't eat.
I figured you weren't going to eat all
I
of
can't
it.
take me all that.
Well, what you want me to get you? A bunch of flowers?
Chocolate covered strawberries. If you want to give me anything, or a gift card to go somewhere, put that in the bag. I don't want to get it messed up.
Oh. Amor, you know what that means, right? No, you don't know what it means.
I love you.
No, me amor means I love you, but amor just means love.
Oh, this is pretty. Look at that. It's a beautiful day to send you love and wish you every happiness. Happy Valentine's. This big old card, and that's all you put?
Well, what else did you want me to put, Mom?
Put some scribbles and
What's some scribbles?
Hearts all over it. Look at that. Look at the rose.
I figured that's what you would
I
love.
love roses.
We know.
I like a lot of them.
Daddy, I tried to get you the most masculine card I could find. Show the people your card. Your masculine card.
Put that back in there.
The other one had a dog on it. I know you don't like dogs,
Yeah,
so I figured.
This is better.
What's the best I can do?
Thinking about you lots and lots with always happiness. Heartfelt thoughts.
Happiness. It had happy.
Oh, always happy.
Yeah, Daddy.
Heartfelt thoughts.
I was like, that's not what it said.
Happy B-Day. Love.
B-Day.
Valentine.
Yeah, it's Valentine's Day.
Let's say Valentine's Day. It didn't say B-Day. Read what the cards say.
Yeah, Daddy, why you be messing up the card?
I read it. Thank
Well,
you.
that is about as masculine as I could find
Oh,
it.
wait a minute.
Unless you wanted some flowers.
Wait a minute.
And you wanted a big teddy. Oh, no,
There's
sir.
no money involved.
No, sir. None. And Daddy, you don't do teddy bears for real, so what's the point of me getting you a teddy bear?
No, you're right.
And I don't want to just get you candy with nothing on it, so
Is that dark chocolate?
I got you.
It's rusty stove.
Milk chocolate.
They
It
have.
should be dark chocolate.
When you be at home, you can just shit all day.
Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera off now.
Well, get it off then.
Good morning, guys. So it is 9:30 right now. So I've been here at the airport for about 30 minutes, and my report time is at 11:30 in the morning. So I'm actually here like really early. So I'm about to go down to the crew lounge and probably take like a nap. Walk to my gate because my gate isn't too far from the crew lounge. I know it's like extremely noisy in here. But yeah, so today we have 3 legs. We're staying over in Fort Wayne again. I think I'm going to Pittsburgh. I think that's like our first turn. I have to check again. But I do know it's 3 legs today, so we go. And we're staying over in Fort Wayne. But, so we have this turn, the first part, and after our turn is over with, then we have one last leg to Fort Wayne from here. However, the sit is like a 2.5 or 3 hour sit Like, I hate when I have long sits, especially right before my last leg. Like, just get me to my hotel room. Just get me there so I can rest. But anyways, yeah, guys, so I will holler at you all when I make it on the plane after this little mini nap I'm about to get. Alright guys, we're in the room. So we have the 2 beds. Well, this is open. Why is everything open? Okay, well, so you guys have seen this room. It's the exact same. We were just here like 2 weeks ago, I think. So, yep. Refrigerator and a microwave, thank goodness, because I have food I need to cook on up. Alright, so this is my view. It's nighttime, so you can't really see too much. Yeah. Okay, so here's the bathroom. Shower in the toilet. And we have the closet. My bags will go. Then we have a mirror. Hi guys, so today has just been so long. It is 9:42. Fort Wayne is an hour ahead of Chicago, but we were supposed to be getting in at 8 o'clock Fort Wayne time, which is 7 o'clock Chicago time. However, we got in at like 9:15 Fort Wayne time, which is actually 8:15 Chicago time. So, oh my God. Y'all, this was supposed to be a 30-minute flight, and it turned into like 2 hours. Not even lying. So, like, what happened was, it was like de-icing or whatever. Like, de-icing just took like forever. So, we were like waiting for de-icing, and then the pilots were like, oh, now they told us we have to go over here to somewhere else to de-ice, like, after we had waited for like over 30 minutes. So then we moved. We went to go de-ice somewhere else. Mind you, it took a minute to get over there, and then we had to sit there and get de-iced. Then we had to go to the runway. Like, it was just a mess. Then we had to fly the 30-minute flight. So it was just a bunch of craziness. So I am so sleepy. I'm about to eat me something really quickly. My dad cooked like some rotisserie chicken, so I'm gonna have some of that. And then I'm gonna call it a night because I'm so sleepy. And then we have to report van time downstairs at 7:55 a.m. And we have to report at 8:15 a.m. At the airport. So yeah, I'm actually just looking forward to the breakfast here. Every time I come to Fort Wayne, that's all I'm looking forward to, is just the breakfast. I know that's like crazy. I probably sound like the fattest person alive, but I do. But the crew was just talking about that. It was like, I always look forward to just the breakfast. I just kind of wish that we didn't have to report so early, because all of our other show times for the rest of this trip are at 1:15 in the afternoon. So tomorrow is the only like early show technically. I mean, today, well, 11:30 isn't really early, but yeah, so at least I'll be able to sleep in after tonight. But it seemed like right now this right here is our shortest layover. So since we got in later, I think this is right at 10 hours, and the pilots have to get at least 10 hours of sleep. So we barely made it, or we would have had to like be delayed for tomorrow. But anyway, so yeah, guys, tomorrow's full of a bunch of sits. All in total, we have like 5 hours worth of sits. So tomorrow, oh, well, I didn't tell you where we went today. So today we went from Chicago to Peoria, Illinois, and then Peoria back to Chicago. And then we had a 3-hour sit, and then we went from Chicago here to Fort Wayne. So tomorrow we're going from Fort Wayne to Chicago. We have a 2-hour sit to, well, really like 2.5 hour sit, 2 hours and 20 minute sit. So, and then after that we have another Peoria turn. So that, which means, or Chicago to Peoria, Peoria back to Chicago. That's the turn. And then after that turn, we have a 3-hour sit. And then we just go from Chicago to Madison, Virginia. So that's the schedule for tomorrow. These sits are like gonna be the death of me tomorrow. But I figured I'll go into the blackout room or whatever and sleep for the 2-hour sit that we have. And then when I come back, I'll just have lunch and I don't know, do something, child. I don't know. I would rather be in my hotel room chilling. But anyway, so yeah, guys, let me go ahead and get in the shower. I'm like beat right now. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Good morning. So it is 8:31 in the morning. So we'll start boarding in about 5 minutes. It's freezing cold. So yep, so we have just this one leg from Fort Wayne to Chicago, and then we have our 2.5 hour sit. So I will more than likely go into the black room, like I said yesterday, and sleep again. Because I think I went to sleep around like 11, because I had to eat when I got to my room. I was hungry. I needed dinner. So I ate after I got out of the shower, and then while I was eating, I watched London Has Fallen, I believe. That's what came on TV. So I watched that, and then shortly after that, I crashed. But it's like I woke up early or something because the amount of sleep I was getting was so good. I had dreams that I was late. I woke up at like 7:57, and it was then 8 o'clock. Mind you, our van time was at 7:55 this morning, so I don't know. My mind was all over the place this morning. But yeah, so I'll see you guys in Chicago.
Didn't even get to bronze.
I said I'm moving too far. Get to glass. You're looking at a shooting star. Got more than a couple of people going mad. I swear they're rooting hard. Tell them I'd be big in the game like she went and got them breast implants. I said I'm moving too fast. Didn't even get to glance.
Y'all, do y'all see this hotel? This is nice. So it has like a full kitchen. Not quite. Yeah, because it doesn't have like a oven, but still. And then you have like a whole living room area right here. And then you have, it's like a cute little bar. So cute. And then you have the entire room in here. One bed, which is perfectly fine with me. Okay, this bathroom is nice size. I love when the mirrors have lighting like that. And then you have shower. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, see what's going on. Okay, so it's raining here, so that's why it looks like this. But yeah, this is my view. It's a cute little view. Yeah, it's a cute little view. All right, guys. Today was the absolute longest day of life. Like, oh my gosh. So, you know how I told you guys how today we were supposed to have all of these like long sits and stuff? Yeah, that didn't happen. So the weather in Chicago is like awful, as always. But you know, you gotta take the good with the bad. The flying's great, but the weather there is awful. So the first flight, we went from Fort Wayne to Chicago. So when we got on the plane, everything was fine. And then all of a sudden, they're like, oh, yeah, so there's a ground stop now in Chicago. Mind you, we had boarded the plane and everything. So we just had to sit there for a while. And then we sat a little longer, waiting on them to release the ground stop. Then they finally released the ground stop. So we were able to go ahead and get out. So we got to Chicago. And then we sat for maybe an hour. And when I say that hour went by so fast. So we sat for an hour. And then after that, it was time to board for our Peoria turn today. So we went from Chicago to Peoria, Peoria back to Chicago. Now, when we were headed to Peoria, there were weather issues still. So all the flights were like delayed, and it was just all kinds of stuff. So yes, our flight ended up being delayed some. It wasn't too bad, but it still got delayed some. And then when we got on the ground, we had to like wait. It took forever to de-ice. Like de-icing takes forever sometimes. So, well, a lot of times. So then we finally got out of Chicago. Then we had to go. Then when we got to Peoria, we landed. And then all of a sudden, the pilots get a call saying, oh, hey, so you guys, you guys are going to now be delayed until 6:30 in the evening. So we're like, 6:30, mind you, it is 2 p.m. We landed and mind you, the doors open. We're like about to deplane. And that's when the pilots were like, yeah, we're going to be, no, not the pilots. I think she was the gate agent. She came down and she was like, yeah, it says you guys are going to be late until 6:30. So we're like, 6:30? What? It's only 2. So that means we're going to be sitting there for at least 4 hours, and then we're going to be boarding because, you know, it takes about 25-30 minutes to board. So that was another issue. Then all of a sudden, maybe like 10 minutes into this, like, 4-hour, you know, supposedly like sit or whatever, they get a call like, we can go ahead and go. So the captain's like, all right, let's board up. Let's go. So we went on ahead, we boarded everybody up. Then when we got there, then we had to sit. We had to sit for like 30, 45 minutes or something. I don't know. It just got crazy. So then after that, we were finally able to take off. We get to Chicago, and then, so I'm talking to the pilots, and they was like, oh man, I hope we all don't time out. They was like, because right now, you know, things are delayed, but, you know, if our flight gets delayed too much, then we're going to time out. We're not going to be able to make it. So I was just like, oh, man. And I was like, so what do you guys think may happen? And they're like, oh, well, you know, we might, you know, they might have to, like, take us off the trip. You know, if you haven't timed out, then they'll probably let you go, find you some new pilots or whatever. Or they was like, or they might just completely take all of us off and give it to somebody else. And I was like, no, I really don't want that, because the trip is, you know, nice. The credit is good. It's like 20.5 hours of credit right now. But with the way things are going right now, I think we're at like 22 or 23 hours worth of credit instead of the 20.5. So anyways, so yeah, so we finally, as soon as we got from Peoria, we had to hurry up and rush to our gate. And yeah, luckily the plane had just landed. Well, they had just gotten to the gate. So we had to sit there and wait for them to deplane. And as soon as they deplaned, you know, we went down, did our thing, and then we were able to board on up. And then we had to, of course, sit. It took forever to de-ice. And then after that, we were finally able to go ahead and fly out. So we're just now getting here. Let's see what time it is. Okay, it's 9:37 in the evening, at night, of course, yeah. But we were supposed to get here at 8. Yeah, at 8. Actually, that was actually really good timing with the way the weather was. Luckily, we had those long sits, because if we didn't, we would have been completely screwed with all of our times. But since we had all those waits or whatever, we honestly got paid like a full hourly pay for it, because we were on the planes, because it was so much going on. So yeah, I am like beat. I'm sleepy. I'm hungry. I'm just everything right now. I need some food. I need some relaxation, some me time. So I'm about to go ahead and go take me a good old shower, like always. So report time is at 1:15. However, shuttle time is at 12:45. Oh, and we're in Madison, Virginia. That's where we at. Yeah, but we flew into like the airport that's like closest to here, which is like Shindaya / Harrisburg or something, and I don't know, something like that. Y'all, I had a whole bunch of names. I was just like, what is this? Where are we going? Shantan. I don't know. I don't want to chop and screw nobody's city, so I just know that we just gonna say Madison, okay? Because I think the code was like, oh, the code is SHD. Yeah, so Shindaya, something like that. And then it's like a bunch of other names that came with it. So yeah, but anyway, so the passengers, they explained to me like how the whole thing went. I had some bomb passengers. Like the first flight was just not that great, and then all the flights after that just like were great. I was just like, y'all are the best. My passengers were the best today. They really made a hard day into like a good day, a hard long day into a good day. So yeah, guys, I will let you guys go, and I will see you tomorrow. Good afternoon. So it's 12:44. We're supposed to be downstairs at 12:45. So I have 1 minute to get downstairs. This elevator wanted to take forever. Whew. So I thoroughly enjoyed. I'm just getting text messages. Y'all, I didn't look at text messages, nothing. I was just in heaven, being able to get some rest. So I feel better today. A whole lot better. So bright. Hello. Hello. Good. Huh? Yeah. No, I'm done. I already videoed. Yeah, I already videoed. Hello. Oh, yeah, please. Thank you.
That's just you three, right?
Yes. All right, see you guys in the airport.
Just bounce to this.
It's not locking it. All right. Okay, so this room is a bit different, but it's similar. So we're back at the same hotel. So we still have a full-size refrigerator, like a full little like kitchenette, of course. And the couch and stuff is right here, and then the bed is just bam right there. Have a mirror. this mirror, and then we have the bathroom there. So smaller bathroom, smaller everything. All right. So guys, today was a lot better than yesterday. Yesterday was like awful. So yeah, it was better. So my pilots want to go down and like get dinner and have a drink. Yeah, about that. I mean, I was just gonna eat my leftovers, you know, but I don't know. I'll see what the menu has. If they have something kind of cheap, then, you know, I'll try it out. If they don't, then I will have some water and then come back up to my room and eat. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get changed and then head downstairs and just kind of be with them. So I will bring you guys along, of course. Y'all already know. And maybe you guys can officially meet the pilots. So yeah, see you downstairs. Hi guys. So we just made it back to Chicago from Shenandoah, Virginia. So yeah, so today is day 4 of this 4-day trip. So today we had 3 legs. So we went from Shenandoah to Chicago. Now we just have a Wichita turn, which means we're going from Chicago to Wichita, then Wichita back to Chicago. That's what you consider a turn. So yeah, we board in about 5 minutes. So right now I'm just making me some hot chocolate. So yeah, cup. Okay, so this is what I do. I asked for a cup of hot water, and when you're at the hotels, a lot of times they'll have like hot chocolate just sitting out. So sometimes they have it like in the rooms, or sometimes they may have it like downstairs or whatever, where like coffee and stuff like that is, or where the breakfast area is. So I just take like a bunch of hot chocolate and I put it in my lunch bag, and then for times like this when I want some hot chocolate, it's free. I know some of y'all are like, girl, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do on a regional flight attendant salary, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how I get my hot chocolate. So that's what I'm about to do right now, is stir it up. I can't even help it.
Looks like hour 50 about 52,000.
Okay, hour 50? Okay.
A little bit of snow out that way, nothing too crazy.
Okay. Cool. Thanks. Hi guys, so it is officially, it's officially 10 p.m. and we just made it to Wichita. Now we have to go from Wichita back to Chicago. So like the weather got really bad out here. Oh, yeah, just unlock it. So the weather got really bad here in Wichita. So we ended up having to divert to Kansas City. We sat there for like forever. And then finally we were able to take off after forever. So mind you, we were supposed to get here like 5 into Wichita. And then turn around and go back. We were supposed to be back into Chicago at like 8:15 and be off by 8:30. Yeah, that's not happening. So, and today is go home day for everybody. So everybody's a bit frustrated and just like over today. So, and I'm technically getting work into my off day because I'm off for the next 2 days. However, I just found out that midnight is not considered working into your off day. 2 a.m. is considered being worked into your off day. Like, it's ridiculous. Kind of get like 1 day and some change off. So instead of having my usual 11 days off for the month, I only get a full 10 days off for the month. Which is not okay at all. Hello guys, so we are officially done with our 4-day. And guess what time it is? It's 12:10 in the morning on the 20th, the day I'm supposed to be off. So the captain, he actually flies into Memphis as well. So he said he's off for 4 days, so he was gonna go home. So he's catching the first flight out in the morning, and so he's just gonna sleep in the crew lounge tonight. So I'm headed to my crash pad now. So I just wanted to come on here and officially end this vlog. Yeah, guys, so I will see you in my next trip, my next video. They've already pre-assigned me a 2-day for Saturday and Sunday coming up, and today is Wednesday morning now. So, and right now I'm only on reserve. I'm just like home reserve Friday. So they might pre-assign me something, they might not. I don't know, we'll see. But of course I'll bring you guys along. So I will bring you guys along on the 2-day, and we'll see what happens on Friday. So, all right, bye guys.